some escaped Egyptian geese that weren't actually escaped. They were let out because they were dicks. Yeah. Animal Kingdom had no more time for them, so they evicted them.
Man, evicted by Disney, that's harsh.
Yeah, you gotta do something wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, we will be docking at the Yacht and Beach Club Villas. Once again, for your safety, please remain seated at all times. When the boat is secured at the dock, the captain will give you the all clear to go ashore. Once again, this is the Yacht and Beach Club. For those remaining on board, our stop after that will be Boardwalk.
This bird is starting something. Alright. Whatever.
No, it doesn't.
Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. Others, like the jackfruit, fruited pumpkins, and dragon fruit growing here, represent the vast number of lesser-known tropical plants. As we learn more about these crops, we discover that many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. For instance, the fluted pumpkin thrives in the moist soil conditions of Africa. With its edible seeds and leaves, the pumpkin could become an important staple for areas where other crops don't grow easily. The unique-looking dragon fruit is actually a member of the cactus family. The fruits are high in vitamin C, rich in antioxidants, and have a light, sweet taste. The fruit originated in Mexico or Central America, but is already becoming popular in Asia. It could become a source of important nutrients for people living in many areas of the world. These and many other lesser...
That one makes it sound like the other ones are unnecessary.
As the bananas growing on both sides of the boat.
What do I need dragon fruit for when I got mirror?
Tons of bananas are eaten.
Wow, look at your cancer endies.
The most popular fruit in the world.
And it stops global warming.
And it will clean your dishes.
Use an innovative way to increase harvests, protect wild fish populations, and produce a healthy crop, like the sturgeon that grows to over 200 pounds. Now that's a lot of cattle. Tilapia, bass, and catfish are popular crops raised by fish farmers around the world. Most are grown in open ponds, but even in irrigation systems like that, you conserve water. Different species of aquatic animals and plants have been successfully farmed. Even these American alligators can be successfully raised in controlled environments. Nearly half of all fish consumed worldwide is now raised on farms, making aquaculture an important part of our efforts to reduce our bountiful harvest and protect natural resources. We grow about 100,000 restaurants. Disease and pests are two of the biggest problems facing farmers around the world. By careful selection and crossbreeding, we can grow crops like these sunflowers and winter melons that are more resistant to pests and diseases. Scientists have even been able to breed plants that can flourish in marginal areas where water and nutrients are in short supply. The result of these efforts is higher yields with less impact on the environment. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like the ones you see
on their way
help
up
to
because
increase
they're
yield while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides.
man.
We're growing these nutritious sweet potatoes above ground. This method increases yield, produces larger potatoes, and can be used where rich soil is in short supply.
Go for it, potatoes. Do it, do it.
Using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Here's something you don't see every day. Tomatoes growing on trees. These plants were originally developed by Chinese scientists. Tomato trees live longer and produce many more tomatoes. One of ours lived 16 months and produced over 32,000 fruits. Much of the produce you see growing in our greenhouses is served in the restaurants here at the lake. Clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less resources. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
Oh man. Moon greens. Josh, Journey into Imagination was closed. So we went to learn about
Plants. We went to learn about plants.
and crops
Living with the land, that's what it's called.
and living with the land. There were no Mickey Mouse shaped pumpkins at all.
Yeah, man, what was up with that? Did they only do that at Halloween or something? Because I know every time I've been here, there was Mickey pumpkins. I'm sad.
Me too. But we're gonna go over to Innovations.
Innovations.
We're gonna play with some technology and blow the park up. Then we're gonna go see
If it's back up yet.
it's back open. Josh!
I know. Put all of their newer games over here.
And Vault.
Apparently that was a better game. Another video game. No, they don't have it anymore. That's funny.
This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, goochie-goochie-goo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour.
Don't worry about the house. A PA with remote control can take care of anything you forgot. You'll leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. Since you like to wing it, your virtual travel agent gives you options for hotels and restaurants along the way. You can just relax, take things as they come. Getting there is half the fun, so your family car will be equipped with virtual tools to teach you about the world outside your window.
I do not look pleased about this at all. Ah, I hate water. I hate water.
The future wasn't worth it.
Check it out.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
They crossed the robot, now the robot crosses them.
It's like, screw you in the face.
Giant robot hand puts you in its VR chamber and spins you around a bunch. Well, we just had a really good time in Canada land, watching Oh Canada with Martin Short and a very enthusiastic staff members who want us to have a good day here at Epcot. Canadaland can go to hell. Nothing like a spot of Moroccan cuisine to keep the energy levels high. I just want to say one thing, directed at one Mr. Josh Dimooch. We do wish you were here, but I certainly hope you were ready. Sweat hardcore, because it is hot and humid, and it's like doubly so here in Moroccoville, so it's even more Morocconian here. A pretzel, a shot of Apfelkorn, and a souvenir mug of Beck's. You say this is working out pretty well? So would I. And now you're uncomfortably close to me, too.
Oh, cool. Go on my computer.
Hot ball fuck.
I wanted to see Peter's breath.
It's just to see all three of his posts and 25 of the soggy
Did you post
fries.
our troll picture?
No.
You should.
Actually, can I make a quick video?
Borrow someone's camera.
No, I've got my camera. Borrow someone's
Here's
camera.
your, borrow your.
I'm just getting shots of toys. That's what I do.
Toys are good.
You just have to make, you gotta put.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a point of like Vangelus isn't allowed to be on. No, Kita's not allowed to be on. Vangelus is gonna be on it.
So the haul is, thanks to Fairly DZ, that foam thing, a couple posters, watch and a keychain, Botcon exclusives, Sharktacons, more Botcon toys, Botcon toys, Botcon toys, Botcon toys, Botcon toys, Botcon toys, G1 reflector for 150 complete, a headless G1 hose head to go with the Head Robots Clear Red Jewel version, which I'm going to add some silver paint apps to someday. From TJ Omega, a free Kuga from the Motion Revive special set, a Dion that I traded a busted Shadow Warrior to Seth Buzzard for, an animated Blackout that I got for 45 bucks. My new sons, Beast Machines, Night Scream, and Supreme Cheetor together cost me 30 bucks. The Night Morpher Commander, Frenzy, and Rumble unofficially. From Superfire Dagwan, Satellite Iron Man. He just gave that to me because that was very generous of him, and that's not actually a proper because reasoning, and I don't know why I said that. I'm kind of tired. Also, from Walmart, I bought some Iron Mans, and then from Gog Dog, I received as a gift Titanium Man. So thank you, Gog. You're sexy. And a Matt RC from Axsmith, or Auron Axsmith, the car expert from Purdue, Illinois, Massachusetts, California. From Bodhar, I found, aside from actually Bodhar's table mate, Richard, I apologize, that's all I remember. He sold me my new sons, but Bodhar himself sold me this Easy Collection G1 Devastator for about $35. More Botcon toys, more Botcon toys, more Botcon toys. I think that's everything. This box set that I'm supposed to look at is part of the Botcon toys, Botcon toys, Botcon toys. So that's everything I got, I think. Aside from a whole lot of good booze, good times, Epcotness, and I'm sorry to Eric and Maya and Jorg and Dash and Kita that I couldn't hang out longer. I think that's everyone. Eric, Maya, Jorg, Kita, Dash. Yeah, that's everyone. Anyway, I'm going to have to pack this all up now. And parting is such sweet sorrow, but not quite as sorrowful as trying to put all this into a suitcase. And I'm standing on a chair. Also, I got to podcast with Paul Eiding and Matt Teeger and Matt Moylan and a whole bunch of TFW cool dudes, as well as the regular podcast cool dudes, aside from Lupus, who couldn't make it here, but he is still a cool dude. So, thank you all for a lovely Botcon.